Hello everyone, welcome to Path for Cloud. So I'm going to start a Docker basic series, right? So to start a Docker before we are going to look into how you can set up a lab, right? Because practice is the key to learn any technologies, right? And today in the cloud era, you can set up a free account on any of the major public cloud like AWS, Azure, or GCP, or maybe any other. But today we will use only AWS free account where we will set up our one email ID, right? You just need a one small email ID and one debit or credit card, and then we can set up our AWS free account. So yeah, let's start, and then we will show you like how you can set up your Docker and the content. With free AWS account, what you will get is you will get a 750 hours of EC2 instance in 30 days, right? Where you can run your EC2 instance up to that much of hours, and you can run your lab. All right, so let's start with that list email ID, and then we can see that how we can set up our AWS free account. You can use your existing ID as well, but I will gonna set up a new. So here I am on the outlook.com, and we just need to create a free account. So let's click on the create free account, and it will lend you a new page where you just need to fill your basic details like what is your email ID. So I will gonna use a let's say Docker basic 2024 at the rate outlook.com. Let's say next, and then we'll set up a strong password for us. So just make sure that you will remember this password. And if you don't want any tips or information from the Microsoft, you can uncheck this box. All right, so let's say next. Now you need to set up your name where just give your first name and last name and click on next. Give your country name and that your birth date. Yeah, just give some date and let's say next. Fine. All right, so here what it will do is it will just ask us to prove that okay, we are humans, we are not robots. So here you can see the captcha is there where what we need to do is we need to place this object into that orbit, right? So I'm gonna just pause my video and I will finish this and then come back later. All right, so let's see. All right, so here you can see the verification is completed and we are went ahead and we are just already done. We have the inbox is ready. So here are the inbox. So you can just copy this email ID and we will use it later. So let's click and here our inbox is loading. So here probably it will just show you in a bit. Yeah, here you go. We have our inbox is ready. So okay, now the second part is just to set up a free AWS account. So you can Google it, the free AWS account, right? And you will land it to this page. So you can see that the first link is itself is saying get a free tier account. So let's click there and it will land you to the AWS page where you can create your free account. Okay, let it load and here you go. So here you can see that AWS free tier and the button is there in yellow, create a free account, and below you can read the more details like what is the free trials, the other services, and what services up to their limit. So here you can see that AWS you are getting up to 750 hours per month for the next 12 months. S3 bucket you will get the around 5 GB, RDS database you will get 750 hours, right? And the other detail you can I'll just place this link in the description box and there you can refer it for more information. All right, so for the time being let's start our AWS free tier account. So let me click on that create a free account and the process is started. So it will just start with our some basic details, the email ID and then some identity and the mobile number and all. So all these stuff we need to give it one by one, and then at the end we'll have our AWS account ready. Okay, so it is opening. So let's wait. Yeah, here you go. So here you can see that you just need to give your root user email address. So we have set up one brand new email address for our this stuff. So I'll just paste this and I will just give one some random name for our account. Let's say Docker class. Okay, verify your email address, and this is gonna send one code to your email address, right? So that you need to verify here so that it will know, okay, this is the real email address. And here you can see that we have already got one email address which is 816.137.135. I will just put it here, 135. Okay, let's verify it, and now we need to set our root password, and this will be kind of strong password, and make sure that you will remember it, and the both boxes will have the same password. Oh, it doesn't match. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It should match to the both boxes. Let's continue. So we have successfully done our step one, and it will take us to the step two to finish. Okay, so here is the step two where we just need to select that why you are using the AWS, right? For your business, school, organization, or your personal use. So we will go with the personal stuff here, and then we'll put our first name, the phone number, and the other basic details. All right, so let it fill. So here I will select the India. I will just place my number, and then I will give my country again, and let's see. Okay, here it will be India. Okay, and the address, let's see. I will put Noida because I am in Noida. And you can just select your Noida, give some postal code there, and then you can just go to the continue step 2. Okay, now it will ask you to put some your basic details. So here I am gonna pause my video and I will finish this stuff. So this is sensitive information and I cannot fill it on live screen. Okay, let me come back once I finish it. And yeah, here in left hand you can see that it will not gonna charge you unless you are in limit of your free tier account, right? And they'll just hold to $1 against your transaction just to verify your identity that you are putting a right number. Okay, so let me finish and come back. Okay, so my account identity is done, and now it is asking us to prove your identity, where you will just put your name and that, and according to your name, what I will you need to do is you need to give your PAN number or maybe the other Indian document listed below. Here you can say DL, voter, or passport or anything, and just give some date of birth and put that account number, and just go to step 5. Okay, I will finish it and come back. Yeah, that is done. Now at the end, you just need to verify your uh, phone number, just to prove that okay you are using the correct phone number, and then just fill this the below security captcha code, and just it will just gonna send you one verification code. Here you go. We have the verification code, and I already received it. Let it put 7438. Okay, continue. And at the end you just need to select a support plan, right? So we are just going with the basic support free plan where we will not need any kind of business support or something. So just stick to the basic support and we will complete our sign up, and you are ready to go. You have your account ready. Okay, and you can just go to the management console. It will take a couple of minutes to activate your account. You will get a email in your inbox once that account is ready to use. Okay, you will get an email like this. Now you just need to select some personalize your experience where you can just select your role. Okay, let me take system administrator, and I'm interested more in the DevOps. Okay, and let's submit it, and it's done. Now you have your AWS account ready where you can just launch your machine. So in next class, I will show you like how you can launch our small Linux VM, and where we can install a Docker and we can start our Docker random stuff. Okay, so that's it from this the first step. Okay, let me go back to Notepad, and here that first part is already done. And here is the second part, right? So Docker. What is Docker? Docker is just it's a very popular technology as of today. most of the biggest orchestration tool is running behind their Docker, right? So like Kubernetes also, it is one of the greatest and popular orchestration for Docker today. So we're gonna discuss what is Docker, what is container, and how you can set up what all two editions Docker comes with. Like we have the two, one is community edition, one is enterprise edition. So we will set up all these things and we will follow and that image lab, how you can set up, how you can build your Docker file, how you can push to a registry. So okay, so what we will do is we will start a Docker with our introduction, where we'll just select the introduction, then we'll see that okay, what is container, then we'll see that what is Docker container. Once the Docker container is done, then we'll see okay how the images and where you will push that images, right? The registry. So we have the public and private registry. So both options we will look how you can set up a public registry and the private registry. Okay. Then we'll look into the network part where we will see that what you can do, compose, we will gonna see, and then we will finish our class with the swarm cluster. That is a kind of orchestration comes from the Docker. So yeah, I think that's it from this video. So in next video we will start our lab. We will gonna install one Linux VM and then we will Ubuntu, okay, and we will set up a Docker on this. And yeah, so all the best. And if you like my content, please subscribe and like my video and share it with your colleagues so that everybody will take the advantages of the Docker or maybe the other stuff which is already in pipeline and coming soon. So yeah, I'll just take a leave from this video and thank you. Thank you for this. Bye bye.